I'm always up for the beach, but it might be a little chilly still tomorrow if you're out there. But temperatures on their way up the next few days. Now, if you want a little fun with a nice little weather fact, the last day that we had highs in the 40s across the valley for all of our valley cities listed here, you kind of think back a while ago, long time ago. In fact, it was almost a year ago, way back on January 2nd. So today pretty much matches that. We had a high of 46 in Weslaco, Harlingen, and Brownsville, 49 in McAllen today. Back on January 2nd, the last day we were in the 40s and just about one of the coldest days of the year. We see 44 in Weslaco was the high back then, so not quite that cold. And the other number's pretty close. 46 equaled today's temperature in Harlingen, and McAllen was 46 back then. You throw these numbers in any party conversation tonight, man, you are there. Good way to strike up a conversation. You know, this is one of the coldest days since January 2nd. All kinds of points scored at a party tonight. That's the best advice I have for you. But temperatures by tomorrow warming up close to 59 or 60 in most areas. I think the closer you are to the coast, the warmer, the better chance that you have of being a little bit warmer. The farther inland you are, I think the clouds will be thicker and keep you down a little bit into the 50s. But mid to upper 50s are guaranteed tomorrow, maybe a few spots in the low 60s. And you look across Texas, pretty quiet tonight. No rain or snow around the state. And you look at future track temperatures, we have one more cold night everywhere from the valley north in the 30s and 40s tomorrow morning. And then by afternoon, most places in the 40s and 50s up north, 50s to near 60 here. And then finally by Saturday night and Sunday, the warm air starts to come back in. So by Sunday morning, it starts off in the 50s and 60s in South Texas and 40s to the north, and most every place back close to 70 or so by afternoon. So rain chances are small. Maybe a little bit of spotty drizzle tomorrow, and then things look pretty quiet after that for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. European model now, the colder weather's in place. As we go through time here, if you tuned in earlier at about 6:45 when I did the weather, we showed two different models of what's happening next week, and I think things may be tilting more toward this version. So for tomorrow, the cold weather is still kind of sticking around, but not in full force, so at least in the 50s. Sunday, we finally warm up. Sunday, the next cold front's to our north and kind of weakening. This front gets stuck to our north on Monday. The next front's coming in. This is where the computer models were diverging. This one says the cold front gets down into Texas and kind of just sits on Wednesday and Thursday and kind of just fizzles out and gets stuck. Some of the other models were saying this blows through with another round of cool air for a couple days. Now the model's kind of maybe leaning a little more toward this one, where the front gets stuck and doesn't really come in full force. So it may not get that chilly next week, but still that remains to be seen. So your first 1-5 7-day forecast, highs around 60 tomorrow or so, give or take a little bit. Near 80 or better Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and even probably in the low to mid 80s on Wednesday, with maybe some patchy clouds around each morning or some fog and then some sunshine. And then if you had to update with some of the newer data tonight, maybe not quite this chilly, but we may get a little bit cooler with some clouds on Thursday and into Friday. So we'll see what happens later next week, but warm weather Sunday through Wednesday is pretty much a lock. Steve?